evening already? Time to kick back and relax then. Let's hang out for a bit.
Alright, here we go. Mega Man Battle Arc 4, it's on using only Fire Soul. We are starting tonight. Hello to everyone who's already here. Oh, I forgot to see if I could get my combined chat, man. Hold on. Let me try something. No. It almost worked. Hold on. I know what to do. I think. No, not that one. Not the right. Nope, not the right. This is not doing what I want it to do. Oh well. I tried. I tried. Oh well. Feel bad for YouTube chat. Hey Dark. Everybody's sorry. I think I did it. I did it for TCG Card Shop Simulator, I think. Or something. Where did I do it? Oh, here it was. It's multi-chat. Okay. That's what it was. Okay. Let's see if I could get that. I forgot about that. No. Oh, it worked. There we go. Can I make it a little bit transparent? Let's see. Oh well, this is good enough. Thank you. Okay, so we are playing Battle Arc 4. We got Fire Soul active. We have cannons, air shots, Vulcan, mini bomb, sword, wide sword, crack out, recover, air grab, attack with 10. We have no offensive chips we can use at all whatsoever. Not even a single offensive chip. Hey, Otaku guy. We are indeed back to the Battle Arc 4 grind. Oop, I need money. Alright, Dad, give me money. How's the audio, by the way? Is the music too low? Because it sounds kind of quiet for some reason. I want to make sure that the audio is okay and that I can be heard. But also, I don't want the music to be too loud, but I don't want it to be too quiet either. Fun game to play. Trying to balance that. Ah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Alright, here we go. Hey, look at that. Air shot of my first mystery data. Alright, and first virus fight. Now, here's the thing. I don't mind having no chips to use because honestly... Oh, we get the grass panels. Oh, that's huge. We actually get the grass panels. Gonna make this run so easy. I wasn't sure if the grass panels get set when you use the patch card, but they do, which also means that Junk Soul is going to cause confusion on all enemies. Ooh, that's gonna be amazing. And Fire Soul's charge attack is really good with it doing 50 damage early on and having a really fast charge. Aqua Soul also had a fast charge, but it only did 20 damage. Now I'm gonna be doing 50 damage per charge. Of all the elemental charges, I'd say Fire Soul has the best one. Oh, look, I don't even care. Billy Virus? One shot. Who cares? Dude, I am still looking forward to all the Digimon stuff coming out later this year. I can't wait for the next Digimon story game. That's gonna be so much fun. Thunder L, we don't need that. Oh no, I don't have any chips I can use. How terrible. The other thing I'm kind of scared of is like the Lark viruses that they'll show up early on. I got a trophy. I might end up getting a lot of trophies because this is a different account. I didn't want to delete my Thunder Soul account. Like that save file that where I was using Thunder Soul, I wanted to hold on to it. Oh yeah. Digimon fans were eating real good last week. They had that Digimon Con last week and so much new stuff got revealed. I woke up last Thursday morning. I had no idea about any of that stuff that had happened. I woke up Thursday morning and I saw all of it on YouTube and I was like, oh my god. So much stuff going on. Hello, Dire Dwarf. I was gonna say this is where things could get scary, but nope. Nice and easy. I could have gotten a fire chip there, but unfortunately no heat shot there. I am doing quite well today. We are starting off the Fire Soul run, and I've been looking forward to this one, honestly. Fire Soul is not going to be difficult at all. And as we can see, Fire Soul does in fact set up the fire panel, the grass panels, so I'm super excited about that. There's our heat shot, first heat shot, so that's our first and so far only fire element chip that we can throw into the folder. I'll get rid of a mini bomb for it. Okay, let's see. What's the other mystery data? There it is. Let me save the game. Let's see if I can get through tonight without any deaths. That would be incredible. 100 zennies there. I have 2,400 left, which is not bad. 300. Okay. It's always nice getting 2,000 zennies from a mystery data at the very start of the game. Oh, absolutely. Natopia area gives you Flameline 2D. Wait, what was it? Yeah. Flameline 2D and Flameline 1 Star Code are off of green mystery datas. Also, Heat V comes in the decode in Yumland area. Yumland area is gonna have Flameline Star and Heat VD, so that's gonna be really important. It's gonna be a decode folder, basically. That is the game plan. It's one of the typos from this game that Zetsu actually mentioned these typos. I think it was today. That's one of the ones he put in his screenshot. Moo, old man. Alright. Yes, a good portion of my time in this run is going to be spent on making sure that I could get the fire chips I need. So my folder is mostly going to be decode. I'm going to have 4 copies of Heat Shot D, 4 copies of Heat VD, 4 copies of Flameline 2D, and 4 copies of Flameline 1D. You can get Heat Breath in Game 1, yes, you do have to. Which means I do technically have a form of healing, / a way of dealing some damage as well. Because I could just end up using it for damage instead. But yes, I can in fact use fire panels for healing. Decode actually works really well for Wind Soul. Get on 2 and Tornado both coming in T-code is so nice. Guard A, that doesn't matter. the only other thing we need to do. Here we go. I don't mind Balnark 4. I like this game. I know it's not the best in the series, but it's still a Balnark game with pretty decent chips. It's the first one to introduce Double Soul, and I really like the Double Soul mechanic a lot, so I don't see any reason why I wouldn't like this game. Oh, right, I have to do this first. Totally forgot about this. What chips would you use from T-Code with Alexol, though? Because I know you could do Tornado, get onto with Windsoul. What would you use for Alexol, though? Also, doesn't Wood Powder come in T-Code as well in this game? I think. It's one of the chips I haven't gotten to use much because unfortunately, I can't get access to Wood Powder in these runs, which is going to be so sad for when I finally get to play Woodsoul. Woodsoul is going to be the next one after this, by the way. I'm going to try to alternate between Balnark challenge runs / casual playthroughs of Balnark and casual Pokemon playthroughs and Nuzlocke and stuff. I think the next Nuzlocke I do might actually be going back to Sinnoh to retry the Sinnoh lock, since I never finished. Well, I finished it. I lost in the Sinnoh lock. I want to see if I can improve my play for if I go for a second attempt on it. I love how I'm still going for this mystery data, even though I really know I don't need it. Yeah, mini bomb is so useless. I mean, I think I'll have access to basically every fire chip that I need right at the start. Like, the only fire chip I won't be able to get is Heat Side and Decode. That would be incredible. If I was doing a second playthrough of this game, I would have like 15 to 18 chips that are all Decode or Star Code that are fire element chips. And that would be incredible. Okay. Ooh, is this gonna be an area grab? I don't think I need area grabs that badly in this playthrough. A lot of the other ones needed it. This one doesn't. I love how fast this charge with attack comes out. It's so nice. We just gotta be careful of. I mean, really, Mentors are not dangerous at all. There's Heat Shot Decode. That's actually where you get one of the places where you can get it. That's huge. So I now have 2 fire chips in my folder. And one of them in the correct code that I need. Because so many of the fire chips available to me do come into Decode, that is basically the code I'm going to be using for the entire run. I'm always at 1 HP for these runs. Come on, get hit by it. There we go. Those guys can be a little bit dangerous because I'm stuck in place. There's a second Heat Shot D, so I'm already almost done with that. I have half the heat shots I need. Because I do want it, like I said, I specifically want Heat Shot in Decode. In the Decode to stack with a bunch of the other fire chips I'll be having. There's my first use of a fire chip. I'm just gonna keep doing this until he walks into it. No! I can get the charge off. That's a anticlimactic first death. How far back am I now? Oh my god, I lost everything. I keep doing this every time. Every time. And it's like I said, that's the only virus that's actually dangerous so far. Alright, that's not that bad. I didn't lose out on that much. This kid talks too much. Alright, this one I have to tell her that yes, I do know about virus busting. I've only saved the world 3 times already. It's not that big a deal. It's not like I have to do any other fights. Literally just a bunch of cutscenes I can skip, so it's not that bad. It would be bad if I like died and have to like redo an entire Toy Robocomp, which I've done multiple times already because I'm an idiot. We just gotta be a little bit more cautious around the spiky viruses, because when I use my flamethrower, I'm stuck in place for a little while. But I did miss out. I did lose the 2 heat shot chips now, unfortunately. I never knew exactly who I do have to talk to there and who I don't need to talk to. Okay, back here. We'll be fine. Anyways, who thinks I'm gonna be fighting against Birdman in this run? Or do we think I'm gonna end up fighting Video Man because the game's gonna be mean to me and make sure I don't get access to the Birdman chip? Am I hoping for a Birdman fight? Absolutely. Taking on Birdman would mean that I get access to his chip. Taking on Video Man would mean I get nothing. I don't know if I like Red Sun or Blue Moon better. I like Proto Soul, obviously, and Wood Soul, and Aqua Soul, and Metal Soul. I like all Double Souls in Blue Moon, but in Red Sun's a game I owned growing up, so I have nostalgia for Red Sun. I don't know if you should play 6 before 4. I feel like you should play Ballark 4 first and then 6. Metal Soul for Silver Bullet, absolutely. That's exactly what people should be doing. Yeah, so as we can see, Mentors are not at all dangerous whatsoever. Yeah, that's what most people do, honestly. Roll Soul and Search Soul are the 2 strongest ones in Red Sun, and amongst the strongest in the game. Yes, I'm allowed to use obstacle chips. The only chips that are limited are ones that are on the screen, so the only chips I can do for damage are fire element chips, but all other support chips are allowed, so I'm allowed to use like airy grabs, rock cubes, all that kind of stuff. I do love that Fire Soul gives us the grass panels still, even though I'm using a patch card, because that's usually something that activates when you transform into it. There's a Heat Shot D again. Awesome. Now we gotta save the game again. No, I think Guts Soul is incredible. Guts Soul is actually so good, even in the later stages of the game. Can I buy stuff here? Let's buy an HP memory because I have the money for it. I'm gonna have to buy that Tornado when I do the Wind Soul run. Number Soul is very good, yeah. Being able to have 10 chips in your window is amazing. The Thunder Soul run was some of the most fun I've ever had playing this game, honestly. When I was just permanently paralyzing enemies. Ooh, there's another 2000 Zennies. What? I don't even remember what code Snake comes in this game. I think it comes in M code, and you can technically use Geddon 1 in the M code as well. Same, I never used Binder, but I used it for my Thunder Soul run. Can't believe I'm not already. It took me a long time to even get to this point because there was a few periods of time where I stopped playing these runs. Or I was taking too long to make the videos for the runs because I'm lazy and it takes me forever to do things. Sanctuary Holy Dream is very much a busted combo. Sanctuary Holy Dream is the way I S-rank Navis in under 10 seconds, honestly. In both Balance 4 and 5, Sanctuary Holy Dream folders are the most common way for me to S-rank Navis in under 10 seconds. nothing wrong with a sword folder, especially in Balrog 4. S code in Balrog 4 and 5 both is just so good. It is worth it to run just the S code. Oh, also, guys, I just realized something. If I end up fighting Ponta again, which I haven't fought Ponta in like the past few runs, if I fight Ponta, I'm actually safe from that one stupid virus fight, because I should be able to set grass panels. I was about to walk into that. Nice, we did it. Then it comes in D, M, and R. I think M code is the best one for it because you could do get on 1. So you could have 2 copies of get on 1 M, which will act the same as a get on 2 and break all the panels. But I've never personally even managed to use a I never had the opportunity to use a snake folder, unfortunately. Ooh, I have a program advance. BCD. Yeah, I also get paranoid with mystery datas in Balrog 4. When I'm actually playing this game, like playing through the entire game, instead of just these challenge runs, I'm super paranoid about what battle chips are attained from what mystery data is, what you get from every blue and purple mystery data. Like, I don't move on to the next playthrough until I'm certain that I've picked up every purple and blue mystery data available to me. This fight's gonna potentially suck, but also might be easy. I don't want to move up because that guy's gonna fire a shot. That's not bad. Yeah, because it requires so much money to have purple mystery data, especially on the first playthrough. You're forced to go through the internet multiple times in order to get enough zennies to get all of the unlockers that you need. It's so obnoxious. Get on 1 does come in the M code, yes. Alright, here's our heat shot, which gets used up as a firearm. All of my chips I'm going to be charging up to do that firearm, with the exception of if I get, not if, when I get Black Bomb we're going to actually use. I've heard of that actually, yeah, that there's that Excel spreadsheet, because this game is so full of garbage that you actually need to have like a spreadsheet telling you if you picked everything up or not. I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of chips and go with I'm just gonna go with a bunch of star code chips, so that when I start doing tournament fights, I'll have a bunch of star codes that I can just get rid of. I never used that spreadsheet. I kind of wish I did though, because the playthrough that I'm doing right now of Red Sun on my, what was it? I was playing Red Sun on my Steam account, and on my Steam account, I think I missed one of the mystery datas somewhere. Perfect. Double elite. Can't get anything good from that, unfortunately. Now, on the bright side, there's not going to be a lot of grinding for chips from virus fights in this run, the way that there was in the Aqua Soul run. Unless I could find higher level viruses that could get me... Oh, I just Flameline F actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, unless I could find like level 2 viruses that but I think I already have access to both Heat V and Heat Side in the perfect codes. Not Heat Side, Heat V and Flameline 2. I already have access to them in the correct codes from mystery datas, so I don't think I'm gonna have to fight viruses much in this game. I might not have to do the Undernet actually, now that I think about it. I might be able to stay away from the Undernet. Okay, but now we know ACDC 2 mystery datas is where I can get Heat Shot in the D code, and then Town Area 2 it looked like was the one where I can get Flameline in the F code. We don't want Flameline in the F code that badly, it's not really important or necessary. Hooray, we can get through here. Alright. Shouldn't be too bad to go through this section. We just gotta speed through this. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing to really collect right now. All we can do is maybe before the first tournament, I'll go to ACDC 2 and try to get my heat shots, and maybe go to the town area 2 as well for the flame lines. Yes, they do. I believe they both come in the K code. Let me save the game here just in case. Oh wait, no, you can't die in this fight. You can die in this fight, but it doesn't start and doesn't count as a game over. Oh, what else is here? Okay. Oh, this should be full screen. There we go. Perfect. Can't center that. Okay, this is fine. No chips to use on my first turn, unfortunately, but flamethrowers. I mean, that's 200 damage there, so that's not bad. Or 100 damage. If he steps on a grass panel, he's dead. Very good. I believe that Heat Breath and Flame Line both come into K code. Problem is that if I'm in Fire Soul and I step on a lava panel, it just heals me for 50, which might be a good thing. I might actually just use 4 copies of Heat Breath in the K code when I fight against Duo, just because if I put the lava panels on my side of the field, it's recover 200 basically. It's a cheap little way of getting my health recovery, since I'm not allowed to use recovery chips. Then the next run after this is going to be... Next run after this one is going to be the Windsoul. Woodsoul is next. I think it's going to be Woodsoul, then Search Soul, then Junk Soul, and Windsoul are the last ones after this. We've only got 4 more after this one. So that's going to take me through April, May, June, July. So if I do one a month, which is what I've been doing, end of July is when I'm going to do the final Double Soul run. And then in August is when I would finally get to do a Dark Soul run. And I'm very much looking forward to doing a Dark Soul run. That's going to be fun. Maybe get the mystery datas from around here, just because I like collecting them. I don't always need them, but it's still fun to have them. Rank up's good. Yep, that's the plan. I'm gonna do one of these every month. Towards the end of the month, probably. And then work on the videos for them. The problem, unfortunately, I can't do Mono Soul runs in Valorant 5 because there is no Double Soul patch cards for Valorant 5, sadly. What I will do is I'll do limited folder runs anyways, where I'll like try to limit my folder to specific chip codes or to specific themes or something along those lines. I already did one Valorant 5 run where it was what's it called? I did a Valorant 5 run where I was using like only weapon based chips. Like it was a Valorant 5 run where I used gun chips, tank chips, like gun, cannon, Vulcans, stuff like that, bomb. And those are the only chips I was allowed to use. That one is up on YouTube, but that one didn't perform very well on YouTube, which is fine. Alright, here we go with the firearm. We'll delete, nice. So the nice thing here is that Fire Soul is actually balanced for the second game, because you're not supposed to be able to get it until the second game. And over the summer, when I played Valorant 4 last summer, I did play it and used Fire Soul exclusively. And yeah, it felt like it was just perfectly balanced for the second playthrough. Which means since I'll be using it now for the first playthrough, it's going to be probably a little bit overtuned, which is nice. But I do have to be careful, because a lot of the attacks that I use cause me to be stuck in an attack animation. Where is this last bat? Where is the bat? But I also do, like I said, I'll do... There it is. I will do runs of Balnark 5 where I'm limiting my folder options to fit specific themes. I'll do that for the other games as well, where I'm like using only specific chips throughout the game. Or like I'll do a thing where maybe I will have viewers select like chip codes or specific chips for me that I can and cannot use. Maybe I'll run like a community post, like something that if you guys watch Pokemon Nuzlocke, Flygon HG has done like polls in the past where people vote on which Pokemon are too strong and should be banned from a Nuzlocke. I can do something similar where I can have viewers vote for which chips they would take out of the game. Stuff along those lines. I'm gonna have to do Balnark 1 again at some point, which is going to be torture. Because I haven't done anything for Balnark 1. I don't have folder decoder videos for Balnark 1, because I don't have folders for Balnark 1, because that's the one I've played the least. So I want to try to make it so that I am playing Balnark 1 a bit more often. Ooh, that Metaur's attack I think almost hit me, which would have been scary. Balnark 1 is my least favorite in the series, that is very true. Because it's got too many issues with it that makes it not as fun as the others. It is very different from every other game. I appreciate Mega Man Balnark 1 for setting the groundwork for the series, right? I do appreciate the fact that Balnark 1 exists, because if Balnark 1 did not exist, then neither would any of the other games in the series. So in that regard, I do appreciate Balnark 1. But I refuse to play Mega Man Balnark 1 unless I have a map open online at all times. Like, I need to go onto, I think it's Kazakh's Lab is the name of the website, that has just a bunch of maps for Mega Man games. I refuse to play Balnark 1 unless I have a map of the net open at all times, because everything in that game, the net in that game is so confusing. I don't understand why every single area had to look exactly the same. Also, the fact that you cannot run away from virus fights, kind of annoying. I've actually never played Shooting Star, so I might actually consider doing that at some point as well. Alright, got the last bat. Yeah, I might actually try Operation Shooting Star at some point, because I've actually never played it. That was an accident, I was supposed to charge that. I might also retry these runs as well at some point in time. I know I have to redo the I'm gonna redo the Proto Soul run, because the Proto Soul run being my first one, I still didn't have like set rules. I was using recovery chips, I was using invis, and it was after that run that I was like, alright, let's ban these. Alright, here we go. First Shade Man fight. Save here. I'm also going to, I don't know when, but at some point in my life I am going to be playing Mega Man Star Force on stream. Probably whenever they drop a Legacy Collection. I'm assuming they're going to drop a Legacy Collection for Star Force eventually. And if they ever do that, that's when I'm going to stream Star Force. If they don't ever do that in the next few years, then maybe I'll just play them on emulator instead. But I really do hope that they do make a Legacy Collection for Star Force at some point. Alright, this fight is very fun because all we gotta do is this. Despite it was only ever difficult in a Proto Soul run when I wasn't allowed to use busters. Oh, I forgot to record that fight. Oops. Okay. That's okay. I don't even need to record it. No, I don't own the games at the moment, which is why I haven't wanted to play them. It's because I don't wanna emulate them if I don't own them. That's called piracy. And I don't want to pirate a Capcom game. Okay. Now we go home, go to bed, and we're gonna start the first tournament. Oh boy, tournament time. Now, I could go onto the net and try to get the chips that I need, but I don't know how badly I'll need them, so we're just gonna do this instead. Let's just go straight over here. Need to register my name. This has been one of the most annoying things that I have to do every single time I play this game. Hello, Eni. Welcome back. How have I already been playing this game for 41 minutes? Well, I haven't been playing it the entire time. How have I already been playing this game for about 35 minutes? Why does it take me this long to get to the first tournament? Alright, am I going to be lucky enough to get Flame Line here again from Mystery Data? Please, game, be nice to me. No, Energy Bomb. Ew. Disgusting. Terrible chip. Money's okay, I guess. I don't know how badly I would need Zennies in this run. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. No! The mystery data! I was trying to get the mystery data. No! It's annoying. I cheated. This virus is annoying. I was not supposed to go up this way. I don't know why I came up here. Yeah, copy damage. What do you have? HP memory, cannon, invis, time bomb, blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, here we go. Fire. Alright, I did not get my flame lines, unfortunately. And now we have to do the stupid prelims. Enter our village first, always, because it's the longest one, so I like to just get it out of the way as quickly as possible. Feels better when I have it done and out of the way. I think we're supposed to go to AC/DC 2 first. Unless I'm wrong, maybe I was supposed to go, no, I think it's AC/DC 2 first and then Electown, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe if we're lucky, hopefully if we're lucky, we will end up getting a Heat Shot D here, maybe, hopefully. Nope, 200 zennies. Gotta talk to this guy. Oh, never mind. Billy virus. There we go. Technically, I'm not allowed to use attack up chips. Technically, I was not trying to fire off the hate shot. I was trying to charge it, but that worked out well. We got area grab here. Gonna happen. No, wide sword. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta go to Electown. What's in the, what is it in the Twitch chat? So now we go over here, please. Flame line. Make my life easier. I can get the flame line chips also, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Flame line chips are also available in the next area as well off of viruses. But I believe Bulgur viruses show up for the first time in either this area or town area 3, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, that's the Mentar Village dude. He tells you, the first guy tells you that that guy is a liar. And then that guy who's a liar tells you that the Mentar Village is away from electronics and that the Mentars do, he says that Mentars do not like electronics and they do not like high places. So it's kind of a hint that you're supposed to come to this high place on the electronics store. Then you delete this dude. I should have saved, because I have died to this guy before. Oh look, it's the virus that I keep saying is dangerous and I need to be careful of. I got 2 of them at least. That's a bad trade. Alright, we're good though. I was too high HP, so I couldn't die there. Dude have her right up too. Okay, we're good. No deaths, we're fine. Moving on. Now we do the stupid bug thing. I usually just do them in this order because that the one all the way on the left is the longest one, so I like doing it first, get it out of the way. The middle one is the second longest because it's a little fetch quest, and then the last one is simply some virus fights, which to me feels like the shortest one. So I just go in order from longest prelim mission to shortest. Although this one's easy, it's literally just a fetch quest. You talk to that tree, then you go to the eyes. Interact with the teddy bear, and now I now have all the bugs that I needed. So now I go back and it's done. Prelims are not a problem for this for most of the time in these runs. Prelims have been pretty easy and deathless. It's just a couple times if I don't save for like the Mentar Village. I think there was like 1 or 2 instances when I died against that healing heavy. And then this lady just has you delete viruses. Hopefully we pull our fire chips. No virus chips. Okay, that's fine. I still delete that TX immediately because of grass panels. Good. Having the grass panels is gonna make this run so much easier as well. There are gonna be some enemies that I could do 300 damage to by charging a fire chip. Perfect. I don't remember how many fights there are. I think it's 3 here. Perfect. Yeah, the grass panels are just incredible because it turns my charge attack to 100 damage attack as well. So that's the prelims, no problem. Means it is straight into the next tournament. Unfortunately, since I am playing Red Sun, we are gonna have to deal with the Gutsman scenario. Boo. But at least that fight is not that difficult. I kinda wish I could fight Fireman instead, but you know, unfortunately we cannot. They're like reg ups there. Okay, let's see who are we fighting first. I'm gonna start pre-recording all these segments of the game that I end up re-recording anyways. Alright, let's see who are we playing this time, please. I wouldn't mind Ponta. Ponta would actually be kind of easy. It is Ponta. Okay. It's gonna be Ponta, Gutsman, and probably Top Man, but we're not 100% sure. Okay. So first one is Ponta. Usually that means that I have to deal with that ban virus that like pulls you into poison panels, and usually I'm at 1 HP for that fight, and I will still use my mini energies before that fight, but I think that my grass panels will overwrite the poison panels in that fight, so I should be okay. Oh, Yuko's outside still. I love when I jump ahead of what I'm supposed to do, which I've been doing a lot with these runs. I was supposed to talk to the child, and then I hear from her dad, and I have to go back home. So the fun thing about this run, also, other than the grass panels that are incredible, obviously, but in comparison to the Aqua Soul run, I'm gonna have a lot fewer fire attribute chips available to me. But in exchange, each of my chips individually do 150 damage. I'm pretty sure that the first one I could skip. So we're gonna do this. Oh. The bottom one attacks first. I thought it was the top one that attacks first. I feel like that changes from game to game. Minimum. It's useless. Okay. Hopefully Heat Shot's here. Heat Shot would be nice. I also have to fight a Navi here. Alright, we gotta beat up the evil Navis. Alright, here's our poison panels. We're about to find out. Is the game nice to me? Oh, that is beautiful. We love to see it. My grass panels do, in fact, overwrite the poison panels, which means that fan virus will not be able to kill me right away. That is huge. Also, let me buy, I just have an HP memory since I have the money for it. Sennies, unfortunate. Is this one of the evil Navis? It's a good one. Give me bug frags? Bug frags would be nice. Oh, 3,000 Zennies. That's really good. Actually, that makes up for the HP memory that I just bought. Maybe I should be rescuing the good Navis as well. I'll go all the way to town area for this one. I usually don't go to town area 3. But I'll do it for this run. I might be able to get a triple Billy here. Actually, no. I would have needed that center Metar to move up, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi, Johnny. What took you so long to show up? You missed the first death. to a spiky virus. Because it attacked before I expected it to, and I was firing off my flamethrower, so I couldn't move. It was so funny. And it was before the Shane Man fight. So I died immediately at the start of the game. Good times. Uh-oh. I don't want to hear. Alright. If I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. Ooh, mystery data. Can we save it? Beautiful. Double delete. Give me money. Okay. Ooh, we did get Zennies. And we got another heat shot, but it's in C code. That's fine. Your stomach is tore up. That doesn't sound fun. What'd you do? Zennies. I am getting rich fast. We're already up to 10,000. I don't know how useful Zennies will be in this run now. Do I actually need them for anything? Where's the Navi from here? I know there's a Navi around here. There we go. Ate some wings and tore up your stomach? What? Would you have like extra spicy wings or something? Just realized I can't do anything here. Just bad wings. Alright. I cheated. I used a cannon. All we can do here is wait. That's fine. As long as I win the fight, I don't care if I have to wait a little bit. Okay, now we save. Just in case. Alright, so it's going to be possible for the first tournament for me to have 4 copies of Heat Shot and 4 copies of Flame Line. Keep Breath I can't get until later on in the game, I think, unless I'm able to get it from the 3-chip trader. I'm not actually 100% sure about that. Firearm is not as bad as of an ability as people think it is, honestly. Oh, that's right, one of the Navies is here. I don't remember if it's the evil one or the good one. I think this is one of the good ones. What are you gonna give me? A bug frag? Game 1 flamethrower? Yeah, firearm is just gonna massacre everything. 150 damage is really good for early on in the game. The only enemy that it won't massacre is Duo. I have no idea how the Duo fight's gonna go. Although I guess technically, theoretically, what could happen is that with Duo, because his projectiles that he sends out come out from his core, I might be able to just use my fire attacks to damage him and break all of his attacks simultaneously. So that would actually make the duel fight a lot easier if that's what happens. So we're just gonna hope and pray that that's what ends up happening. Give me a flame line. Please give me a flame line. Oh, this is where the evil fight is as well. Well, I got a flame line, I just didn't get it in the context I was hoping for. Okay, that was good. I'm a little bit afraid every time I see those viruses. Oh, health recovery. Hold on, this is huge. Well, they balanced it for game 2, honestly. They would have made it weaker if it was given to us on game 1. It probably would have been just like 100 damage or something. That is the easiest fight I've had against that virus ever. Beautiful. For once, didn't get deleted there. And it's all because I had the grass panel set up. That is amazing. That worked out so well. Can this now be a flame line to make me happy? Oh. Oh yeah, just immediately kill it. It was still sitting on a grass panel too, so that actually ended up doing 300 damage to it. I need a bug frag. I don't think I need... Okay, so I don't need bug frags, but if I really wanted to, if I were to get up to 60 bug frags, that would take a long time. But if I could make it up to 60 bug frags, I could get the Meteors chip. Which, I'll be honest, would probably be the most underwhelming chip in the folder. Because I wouldn't be able to charge it. Here's my first Volgear virus. These guys are important. Nice. No flame line, unfortunately. Always save the game, just in case. I might do something stupid and die in a dumb way. I've done it before, and I know I will do it again. But I'm gonna see if hopefully... Oh, I missed one of the evil navies. Oh, I forgot the one in, I think I forgot the one in Town Area 1. Wait, did that guy just tell me to check in the middle of the park? Okay, I'm curious. I missed one of the evil navies. That's fine. He said check in the middle of the park. Oh. I did not know that was a thing. I usually skip that cutscene. That wasn't important. It is. It's basically PK Fire. Can you use Element Leaf? Technically, Element Leaf does in fact fit the theme of Fire Soul because Fire Soul set those grass panels. So theoretically, yes, I am allowed to use. Why did I log in here? I am allowed to use Element Leaf. I just don't know if I would be able to find it. If I could find Element Leaf in the decode, 100% I would use it. Like you said, it's a rare encounter. I don't know if it's actually possible for me to get it on my first playthrough. If it is, I might take the time to go for 2 or 3 of them. Because that could be a chip that's kind of good against Duo. That would also be a really important chip to try and get for the Witzel run. Zennies, I'm kind of forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I've missed the evil navies in Town Area 1, I believe, is the one that I missed. Right, we're just gonna immediately flame line that. That was awkward because I was holding the A button by mistake. Okay. I think it was this one that I forgot to get. 600 zennies is not terrible. Yeah, I forgot to get this one. Yep, there it is. I don't know how I missed out on that. Here we go. Oh. Alright, we're good. That was close, but we're good. That's gonna be all that, and now we get to fight Ponta. I mean, I have the program advanced if I wanted to do that. I only have 2 flame lines. It might be worth it to try and get flame line, honestly, in F code right now. And then later on in the game, all I would be doing is replacing the F code ones with star code. As per usual, folder in the early game, kind of weak, don't have a lot of chips. So I need the Double Soul itself, the charge attack and whatnot, to really like make up for the weakness of my folder. Aqua Soul didn't have a good enough charge attack to really do that, which is why some of the early game segments were kind of difficult with the Aqua Soul run. This one should be a lot easier. Between the fact that the Fire Soul sets those grass panels, and the fact that the charge attack itself does 50 damage, and it charges really fast. And we get the mystery data here. Please be money. It's Bugfrag. Bugfrag's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna need Bugfrags or not. Because usually, almost every single run up until now, I've needed to fight viruses in order to get specific chips. So when I have to do specific virus fights, I've been making sure to get the collect program. If I don't have the collect program, it's really annoying to get chips from virus fights. But I think in this run, most of the chips I'm going to get are actually from mystery datas instead. Can't use that, but it's still nice to get. No idea where the last mystery data is here. I think it could be in... Oh, there it is. That was going to be closer to the entrance of Town Area 4. Oh, I have no fire chips for this one. Lark viruses are a little bit scary. So I took the Meteor hit there on purpose because I'd rather take the 10 damage from the Meteor's shockwave than the I don't know how much damage from the Lark virus there. Because Lark would do double damage since it's not an Aqua virus. There is a loud dog barking outside. I just got 2 copies of Invis there. That's ridiculous. I do need to look into the element leaf thing though, because if I can get it, I might as well go for it. We got longswordy. That's kind of nice, I guess. Nice, get the double delete and a Bugfrag. It's not that ugly. Listen, the net in this game still looks way better than it did in Balnark 1. Balnark 1's net was terrible, and I hate it. I will be replaying Balnark 1 at some point this year, for sure. I might actually, if I have the time to do it, at some point, I don't know when, maybe later this year, I might actually just do a full replay of the series. What I was actually thinking of doing also, something I might try, I'm not going to show it now because I would have to turn off the game, but there's all those like achievements in the Legacy Collection. I might actually try to do all of the Legacy Collection achievements for, like, literally start fresh. Take whatever save file I'm playing on right now, delete all of my progress on it, on my Switch, for Collection 1 and 2 on this profile, because I've never used this. Today was actually the first time I logged into this profile on my Switch. I'm using my Switch's 3rd profile right now. I'm using this one. It's called Nuzlocke because I was supposed to be playing Nuzlocke on this. Balnark 1 trophies is 100% of the game. I can do it. I can sit through 100% of Balnark 1, no problem. I've done it before, I'll do it again. But what I might do is actually, at some point, I don't know if I'll do it this year, or early next year. More likely I'll do it later this year, because later this year I'll be done with all the Balnark 4 soul runs. They'll be finished by the end of August this year. Since I've been doing 1 per month, so I'm doing 1 per month. I have 4 more after this, because after this is going to be wood. I think it's wood search, junk and wind. Sharkman and Shadowman about to become your best friend. I already hate Sharkman in Balnark 1. You think I don't already know about him? I despise him already, but I also know of a decent way of beating him. You just have to beat Skullman first. This Goldman chip's actually really good against Shadow Man because it homes in on him. Alright, here's another flame line. If I can get one more flame line, then we are in a very good spot. But yeah, I might try to play the Legacy Collection, both Volume 1 and Volume 2, and just collect every single achievement. Fill up the little section in the Legacy Collection where it gives you all those achievements, which is going to require me to play every version of every game. Well, of course normal style is boring. You're right, it doesn't do anything. And then you're also not getting never customized programs. Balnor 3 Bodyguard only run, that doesn't sound difficult. I mean, that's true. I kind of want to do playthroughs of Balnor 3 where I use the styles I usually don't use. Normally when I play Balnor 3, I use custom style and team style. I might actually try to do a playthrough of the game using only like shield style or only gut style or something like that. That's something I usually don't do. Gator only run of Balnor 2. That's playing Balnor 2 in easy mode. Star Force 3 no noise run was fine. I wouldn't know about that because I never played Balnor 3. And I've been trying so hard to not get spoiled for that game. The first time I play Balnor 3 will be when the Legacy Collection drops for that game. I like these limited folder runs, honestly. I've been having a lot of fun just playing through the Balnor games and like limiting my options because it's forced me to use chips I usually don't use. That being said, this run is not forcing me to use things that I normally don't use. These are all chips I definitely used before. Give me another bug frag. I would really appreciate getting the last flame line. Maybe I should just fight the flame line virus. I have played the Star Force games, I haven't played Star Force 3. I've played Star Forces 1 and 2. But I've never played Star Force 3. I've been planning on playing it eventually, but I'm planning on playing Star Force 3 whenever there's a Legacy Collection for it. If there's never a Legacy Collection for it, then eventually I will end up buying Star Force 3 and playing it. Star Force is really good. If you haven't played Star Force, I highly recommend it. It really is just like a successor to this series. I mean, I am using chips, it's just that when I do get fire chips, I charge them for the firearm. It's so much better to charge chips with Fire Soul, or at least these early game chips. Heat Shot only does 40 damage, that's 80 damage if it's doubled by Grass Panel. Whereas if I charge it to a firearm, it does 150 damage. 150 is way better than 40. Alright, this might actually, hopefully, be it. Because it looks like... No. I was going to say, Flameline usually looks like it's spawning on that bottom mystery data. There we go. I'm not really picky about art styles in most games, honestly. I'm making a lot of money, but I'm not making progress in terms of actually completing the game right now. But I mean, I'm still going to be on for anywhere between an hour and 10 minutes to an hour 40 minutes. I'm not leaving until around 9:30 tonight. That is true. Choosing a version in Star Force 2 is, in fact, basically an element-only run. And I picked a ninja the first time I played the game, so I had a lot of wood attribute shenanigans happening. Firearm is so much fun to use. Got a bug frag. 300 zennies. I'm about 2 or 3 attempts away from just giving up on the last copy of Flame Line. I love how when I go through the VOD to figure out what I was doing, I'm gonna be able to skip all of this and I'll know exactly when I'm done with the grind because I'll have the orb to sphere. Mr. Data. Ooh, tornado. I can't use that. Unfortunately, I can't use Invis either. Alright, I give up. This is boring. It's not really important for me to be doing this for Flameline F when I'm going to be doing the same thing for Flameline Star later on in the game. Let's just go fight Ponta. I have to talk to Yuko's dad first. Yeah, you could buy a copy of it in the ACDC One Shop, or you could get it from Mystery Data's in... what's it called? In town area. But they kind of have to, because in the mid-game it's possible for you to end up getting Wind Soul. And the only wind chips in this game are Airshot and Tornado. Windwrack is also in this game, but Windwrack is not obtainable until late game after the final tournament. Alright, here we go. First tournament fight. I mean, it should be easy. I think she only has like 300 HP, 400 maybe HP. So this one's gonna be ridiculously easy. Yeah, 300 HP. As long as I hit her with a firearm. Well, there goes round 1. That is an understatement. That was kind of easy. That was disgusting. All it takes was one firearm. It does 150 damage. And on the grass panel, it's 300. She has 300 HP. That's all it takes. And then it's, of course, Gutsman, and we're going to be fighting Top Man again, as per usual. That was very quick. May every tournament fight go that way. Fire Soul is not actually that bad. It's just that it was... I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the best Double Soul, obviously, but it's not like it's terrible. It serves its purpose. Besides, this game is really like experimenting with the Double Souls anyways. Alright, here we go. Time for the fun kidnapping quest. This definitely doesn't make me throw my controller out the window. We're gonna be here for the next 15 minutes probably doing all this crap. Oh, Balnor 3's... Balnor 2 and 3. The fire style was kind of not the best, honestly. Let's see, memo. In town area 3. I love how I don't have to actually read that. I just saw that it was the backwards letters and I immediately knew what it said. Because I have played this game way too much. It's partially my fault, but also partially my viewers' fault because they encourage me to play this game by constantly showing up whenever I am playing this game. Like, let's be honest here. I'm just starting out a Fire Soul run of Balnark 4, and I've gotten 38 views so far on my YouTube stream tonight, and I have 4 viewers on Twitch. But last night, when I did the finale of my Unova lock, no one showed up. I have noticed that when I play, like, and it's kind of surprising to me because I would expect that there's a lot of overlap between, well, yeah, you were there, but who else was it? Like, there was like two people were there. So when I'm not trying to get the flame line, I get the flame line. When I'm trying to get it, it won't show up. Thanks, game. I mean, this is what we could have for the folder right now. I have 4 copies of Heat Shot, which make the heat spread further in advance, and I have 4 copies of Flame Line, which is honestly good. Balnark 4 is a cool one for replays because at least some parts of the run changes. Yeah, but it's also really bad for replays for the fact that you have to replay the game 3 times in order to actually complete it. Oh yeah, having the grass panels has been super helpful already. We deleted Ponta in a single hit. It was great. Ponta has 300 HP, Firearm does 150 damage, and the grass panel doubled it to 300. So I got an exact lethal of Ponta with a single chip. It was amazing. No, Wood Soul should still be fine. Wood Soul is fine because I can hit him with my charge attack, I can hit him with boomers, I can hit him with side bamboo. So every chip is, the only chip I won't be able to use against him is Lance, which is fine, I can't use Lance, oh no. What's the next thing? We have hint data, flowers, got it. Also, if I get really lucky and I end up finding, I might be able to cheese Wood Soul run if I could get wood powder somehow. I don't know if it's possible to, but if I can get access to wood powder and I just place it on my own side of the field, I now have grass panels that I can heal on. It does, but I wouldn't be using wood powder to hit him. I'd be using it to set grass on my field so I can heal. And then with Undershirt, I would basically get infinite healing. Squirrel, got it. I hate that you actually have to go across the entire, you literally, for this scenario, have to go to every area in the real world, and you have to go through every single net area that you have access to at this point. It literally, this quest takes you across the entire game up to this point. Every single net area, every single real life location you have to go to. It's ridiculous. I need to look into if I can get wood powder. If I get wood powder, like if it's possible for me to get wood powder, then duo is actually going to be really easy. If I can't get it, then duo might be a little bit of struggle in that regard, at least. You were supposed to talk to this one. It ends up being virus fights. Correct. I'm smart. Oh no, I broke my headphones. Again. That was a nice easy fight. I mean, it makes sense because my viewers, of course, people that sub to me on YouTube sub to me because my Balnark videos. So it makes sense that people show up more so for my Balnark runs. I'm just surprised because, like, I would assume that there's a lot of overlap between Pokemon fans and Balnark fans, and I'll be real. I love Battle Network, but it's unfeasible for me to think that I'm going to only make Battle Network content on YouTube and grow much more. My channel already grows kind of slow as it is. Like with doing mostly Battle Network content. I'm gonna have to branch out to other stuff as well. So I'm going to branch out into Pokemon content as well. But I also feel like it's not easy. Yeah, that's another thing. Pokemon is oversaturated. Because there's so many content creators for Pokemon. We need to normalize bullying Chisao. I don't disagree. I think I started this scenario 7 minutes ago, so far I've wasted 7 minutes of my life just running around. I have Pokemon Advance, but I can't use it because if I use it, I'll end up hitting the mystery data, and I can't hit the mystery data. There we go. We saved the mystery data. It's more money. I am rich already. I don't know that they're gonna do a Battle Network 7. I hope they do, but I'm not really holding out hope for that. Capcom doesn't really do that much with Mega Man, unfortunately. Don't forget to buy Bubbler R in the shop in the next area. Super important that I do that. I need a copy of Bubbler R in order to complete this scenario. You can only buy it here for 800 zennies. Very fun. I do not want a Wide Sword. Kind of still want to get Heat Shot in Decode. Every day I'm hoping the Battle Network gacha that was rumored several years ago doesn't happen. True. Have I played PokeRogue? Yes. I don't play... I only play classic mode in PokeRogue. I don't really do endless. I find I played endless and I got like round 250 or something like that, and then I just got bored of it because like I feel like playing endless mode, there's no goal to it. Whereas if I'm playing classic, the goal is to make it to round 200 and win against the Eternatus. So I like playing classic mode more. You know what? I don't know how to explain it, but somehow I prefer needing to get Ice Ball M in Battle Network 3 over requiring chips that you can buy from shops that you might not know about in this game. I hope Battle Network 7 does happen. That would be awesome. And this guy wants to sell this to you. Actually, when I streamed PokeRogue for the first time, I think it was when I streamed it for the first time, I actually ended up winning that run. I started with, I think it was, I'm pretty sure my starters were Bulbasaur, Primarina, and like maybe Fuecoco or something, and I ended up actually winning that run. I made it all the way to Wave 200, using the Pokemon I caught along the way. Yeah, but the Ice Ball M fetch quest is the most well-known one because it's one of the worst ones. Dude, the fact that the only way for me to get Boomer early on is going to be to fight the Boomer viruses is going to be so obnoxious. Woodsoul Run is going to have a really rough start. And I'm going to have area grab preset in that for that folder. Alright, here's this guy. This is the one that wants... Oh no, he just asked you questions. Oh, it's a giraffe. Monaco, I think is her name. And there's a hot dog stand. I'm amazing. I'm so good at the video game. I remembered all the answers. I think this is the guy that wants you to give him a bubbler R, and then the last guy fights you. Sword E we do not need. That Boomer, I mistimed that so badly that Boomer actually almost reached me. Hey look, ball. Cannonball in V code. That's fun. Here you have Bubbler. So this scenario actually requires 1800 zennies. It's 1000 to buy one of the datas and then 800 to buy the Bubbler that you need for this guy. Good thing this isn't the Aqua Soul run. I would need that Bubbler if it was. Actually, I don't even think I used the... Did I? I did actually. I ended up buying 4 copies of Bubbler R from that shop for that run. It was so stupid. I don't know, one of the mystery days is in the lower section. I can't get to it. Ooh, Volgear. Can I get a flame line? No. Got a second tornado that I can't use. That's fun. Alright, this guy fights you, so let's save the game. At least we're just fighting this Navi now. No, my fire panels! Oh god, it almost hit me. Let's do this. Let's just make sure I can steal his area a little bit, so he has less places to move. Rude. I want him to throw his bomb first. Hit him. Please. There we go. God, that was... It was actually a little bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie. This dumb kid just wasted a lot of my life. I think I was close to 20. That was like close to 15, maybe 20 minutes. I don't think it, no, not 20 minutes. Actually close to it. I think that was 15, 16 minutes. It's already past 8 p.m. And I still have to do the toy robos. Oh yeah, the best part, you still have to fight more viruses here. Whatever, let's just fight the viruses, come on. Ooh, EX versions of Spikies. That's fun. I only got the leeching on one of them. I was gonna say, they're gonna have to move into my attack eventually. That was easy. Alright, here we go, we get to fight Gutsman now. Now, Gutsman might require 2 firearms. Or 3, depending on if I get them on grass panels. Alright, here we go. Everyone's booing. That's a start if I've ever seen one. Good game. This is stupid and not balanced for the first playthrough. At least we got that going in our favor right now. That's the first 2 fights both done on the first turn. I got lucky that he moved onto the grass panel on the top row. Cheese out, you little brat. Alright, time to learn how to do double souls or something. Alright, which for this, we turn on Buster Max mode because this is mandatory. I do have to go through this training program, unfortunately. Because no matter what, you can't break all 3 of these viruses on the first turn. I mean, you can, but it requires you to use a machine gun like that, which is annoying. I don't care about Gut Soul right now, Dad. Sorry. Gut Soul's not important. I'm only using Fire Soul for this run. Oh my gosh, it's Top Man. I would have never guessed that. Alrighty, Top Man scenario is nice and quick and easy, but I'm scared. I'm always scared of Top Man. That was 5 timelines ago, probably like 6. Dude, that was the I did Proto Soul first. Gut Soul was my second run. Proto Soul was first, Gut Soul was second. So yeah, that was a very long time ago. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I got a trophy. A chip's true value. Boom. We love to see it. Who needs firearm when you have heat thread? Technically, charging all 3 chips would be 450 damage, whereas the heat thread is 300, so technically it's better to not use the program advance. But it's more fun to use it. Okay, now we gotta go to the park, talk to the old people, then we gotta go onto the net, massage the old people, and then we get to fight the old people. Okay, DC, talk to the old people. Town area, to answer the questions of the old people. Hopefully, answer their questions instead of massaging them. That is also true. Program advance is for multiple enemies. That's a valid point. Alright, let's do this. I build up castles, I tear down mountains, I make some men blind. You are sand. That was an easy one. Oh yeah, I could also fight Gutsman Alpha if I wanted to. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to be using heat spread much in this run. Hey, look, a flame line. When I was trying to grind for it, I didn't get it. Now that I'm not trying to grind for it anymore, I keep getting it. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using heat spread really throughout the run. I'm gonna be using heat shot decode for all 4 of them. I go around in circles, but always straight ahead. A wheel. Secret 2. Alright, Dark. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Oh no. I accidentally didn't use my firearm. I did not see what chip I just got. Was it just a guard? Probably. Yeah. Guard A is not the most helpful for this run, unfortunately. It was really good for the Gut Soul run. And for the Metal Soul run, being able to double its damage is cool. Lighter than what I am made of, more of me is hidden and seen. It's an iceberg. Because ice is less dense than water. Water is one of the only substances in the universe whose solid form is less dense than the liquid form. We're not gonna do that. I'm not firearming. Or I'm not gonna use heat jump there. Heat spread, whatever. Firearmor's faster. Cannonball. I can't use that. I mean, I have a lot of chips that I could use in the chip trader, but I don't think it's even worth it to use the chip trader. Like, there's really not much at the chip trader to get for me. That is true. That is why ice floats in water. But the density is very close to the density of water. It's like 0.9 something, which is why the majority of ice is underwater and you can only see the top part of it. Like a little bit of it is gonna still float above the surface of the water. The majority of it is underneath the water. I do actually know the exact reason why ice is less dense than water. I won't use the whole iron fully, I'm always full of holes, you are a sponge. I have now memorized the answers to all these questions. So now we can go to AC/DC Town. Yeah, I know the exact scientific chemistry related reason as to why ice is less dense than water. I could explain it to you guys, or I could just not, because I don't want to right now. Maybe I'll do with the guy, Pirate Software, I think was his username, Thor. The guy that blew up on YouTube Shorts not that long ago. I could do what he does. I'll go on Microsoft Paint and draw the explanation as to why water is less dense, or why solid ice is less dense than liquid water. He's gonna fight me now. Man, it's... Oh, I didn't get to use the third flame arm. Ow! I was not paying attention to where that fuck was going. He got hit by both hits there? That's funny. He moved into the second hit of the flamethrower. Blah, blah, blah. The old people fight all the time. I get it. Now we go to Electown, and then we can fight Top Man. I don't know what the Top Man fight's gonna be like. I don't have any copies of Double Crack, unfortunately. I think that's one you usually get from AC/DC area mystery datas, like battle mystery datas. I have not. So without Double Crack, I don't know how this is gonna go. Maybe I should do a little bit of chip trading before I fight against Top Man. That's true, I did not need that third copy of Flame Line for that fight. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if I could get lucky and get Double Crack here. I have 40 copies of Guard at 1. I'm pretty sure I don't need those. Mag Bolt would have been helpful 2 runs ago. Energy Bomb is never useful. Sandering C when Star Code exists, also not useful. Yeah, okay, attack plus 10 can be useful, but I can't use it right now. I don't think I've ever used a repair chip before in my life. Rock Cube! Rock Cube's helpful. Rock Cube is the reason why I'm gonna have to use Chip Traders in the Wind Soul run. I have to make sure I get copies of Rock Cube for Wind Soul. Game, give me a single double crack. Just one. Please. No, not Wide Sword S. Not anymore Invis. You know what? I feel like I'm desperate enough to just do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Who cares? Oh, I already have 4 crackouts? Darn. We're just gonna go for as many star code chips as we can, honestly. I have all A and B codes because of my cannons. Actually, you know what? Get rid of the B code chips. I'll make sure I have all A code and star code. Vulcans, get rid of those. Throw in the A code chips, honestly. There we go. My folder is all A code, 1 single S code chip. Airshot V. I know, right? That's so useless. Alright, at least we got triple crack. Triple crack might be helpful. Triple crack might... How much you guys want to bet that triple crack is going to end up being the one thing that saves my life in this fight? I'm calling it right now. Triple crack will be the run saver. I'm going to make sure that we finish tonight on just 1 death. This run in general, Fire Soul run, will be less than 10 deaths. I'm calling it now. That's rude, but he's gonna take 300 damage for that. He moved! Okay. Can't use any of these. I do get air shot in the starting folder, but it's not star code. Alright, we need to use... We're safe, we're safe. We win. Yeah, I used... Okay, that was the first fight where I didn't... what's it called? That was the first fight where I didn't win on the first turn. I was going to win on the first turn too. He was on a grass panel, I used firearm, and then he moved up and only took the 150 damage instead of the 300. I was that close to deleting him in 2 hits. Yeah, you do get Airshot, but it's Airshot A in a starting folder in this game, not Airshot Star, which is a decision. Anyways, that was the weirdest sounding clap I've ever heard in my life. I forgot to jack into the machine to get the mystery data that's in there. Not that it matters. And we're going to be doing toy robos soon. Why? That's so dumb? Because Balnar Core, that's why. Oh, this is just telling me how Gutzol works. Who cares about that? You can now finally go to Higsby's where I can buy exactly nothing. I'm actually super close to buying Super Vulcan, ironically. This will be useful in a Wind Soul run. Maybe. Okay. Now we have to buy tickets for mail. Oh, I forgot to get the I didn't go into Yai's PC to well. Yeah, I didn't go into Yai's PC to get the shortcut for her. So that I could skip 2 areas of the net here, but that's okay. They do have Airshot Star and ACDC1 Green Mystery Datas. Isn't that hilarious? Funny how that works, right? Thank you, game. I needed those. Now I just need 2 more of them. They probably did think it was too strong, which is ridiculous and stupid. 400 zennies is pretty nice. Yeah. Which is a shame because Rock Cube is such a good chip with Winsel in this game. In fact, I'm gonna try to do chip trading to get as many copies of Rock Cube as possible whenever I do Winsel. Anyways, watch me kill these guys and save the mystery data. Oh, I'm so good at the game. I made money for that. I have enough money for Super Vulcan now. And I've been playing the game for less than 2 hours, and I already have access to Super Vulcan. Think about how crazy that is. We're just gonna run straight there. I'll pick up a few mystery datas along the way, like this one. Oh, Guard Star. Nice. Panel Grab Star. Also nice. We can actually throw this in. Because I do not need cannon or any of that stuff. I already had Guard Star. We want as many Star Code chips as possible. Oh, it's an incredible ability. The only thing I don't like about Fire Soul is that it doesn't make the entire stage grass. It's only in that weird cross pattern. I got a trophy, Net Battle Extraordinaire. I think that's for having 100 virus encounters. Balnark 4 does have very limited ways of creating element panels, especially compared to other games. You had the stage chips and the line chips in Balnarks 3 and 2 respectively. You have the seed chips in Balnarks 5 and 6, and then this game just has the weather virus chips. It's so weird. And that, my friends, is why I decided to make the entire folder Unicode as much as possible. Exactly. Balnark 3 having the set stage programs was amazing. I almost always play Balnark 3 with the set green program active if I have it. If set green is available, I'm using it. Because it lets me use one of my favorite chips in Balnark 3. I love the spice chip. Oh, that is a terrible way to destroy viruses. Now that's cruelty. I love how she says good luck like we don't know that I'm just gonna win. Should I have saved the game? Absolutely. But that's okay. What's the worst that can happen? Flame line on turn 1? No? I forgot I had the firearm, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, I completely forgot. I was so insistent on using the flamethrower charge stack that I forgot I have access to firearm. Beautiful. This ability is way too strong for this early in the game. That's the only good thing about white version. Blue version has everything else good. I didn't know if I was gonna hit him there or not, so I just decided to dodge the rocks instead. Alright, we got the tickets. They basically were trying to figure out how to balance element panels, especially since they were introducing full synchro in Balnark 4. Bro, just holding and winning every fight without just holding A and winning every fight without breaking a sweat. Yeah, that's Fire Soul in a nutshell. Okay. Someone told the doghouse to shut it. Oh no, my mom. She's injured and stuff. There's nothing of value for me in park area, right? Like I can't do anything in park area, I think. You know what's funny is I once again did not set up the shortcut to Yai's PC, which means that once again I'm running from ACDC 1 to park area, which is stupid. Oh, 2,000 Zennies. I'm only doing this on the off chance that I get area grab, which I don't even think I need that badly. I will say it is very fun to use wood powder. Wood powder is an incredible chip. Not just because of the fact that it sets grass panels, but also because it confuses and can hit enemies multiple times if they're moving, because they can move from one panel into the next by mistake. So wood powder, very fun chip. I just went around to see if there was going to be any mystery days there, and there were not. That was a good flamethrower, or firearm rather. Boomer L. It's always fun when you have a chip that can hit multiple panels and then your opponents move and get hit multiple times. I love when I do it and Boomer hits multiple times. It's so much fun. And then there's Zetsu, who took that concept to the extreme by deciding, you know what, let's just force them to move with the Boomer. Why hope that opponents are gonna move with your boomer when you could just use Fan and make them move with the Boomer against their will? Are we there yet? Dude, park area is so annoying. I have to go through it so many times. I'm also trying to do all the Toy Robocop now today, because I don't, you know, Monday I'm able to start streaming early. So if I end at my same time, as usual, it's a longer stream. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, we want to do as much as I can today, because tomorrow I get home late from work, and so tomorrow's a short stream. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all the Toy Robo section today. Alright. We need to save here. We're gonna do the entire Toy Robo section today if I can. I'm gonna try to be done by 9:30, but it's already 8. It's only 8:30 right now, so it's not that big a deal. I don't have the code. We just have to fight this guy. Oh, he only has 100 or 300 HP. We know exactly how this goes. Like that. That's how it goes. I love how so far this has been the polar opposite of Thunder Soul. Thunder Soul was very slow, hitting multiple chips back to back in a chain, and this one is just one flamethrower win. Anyways, true Balnark players have this password stuck in their head. Those 7 letters in that order are going to be my last words before I die, because they are ingrained in my memory. I think that when I die, if scientists or doctors or anyone does a biopsy of my body, they will see those 7 letters actually physically ingrained into my brain. Because that is the crap I've had to deal with. Fire Soul is going to be really, really good against the Moko viruses. Also, I just remembered something. I have all this money, I need something to spend it on, right? I forgot to get the sea slider parts in town area. Someone please remind me to do that before I end the stream tonight. Because if I don't do it tonight, I will forget that I didn't do it. I do love, like, genuinely, Fire Soul is able to delete viruses so quickly. I love that about it. Even in second playthrough, you are deleting a lot of viruses really quick while using the firearm ability. So I am very much a fan of Fire Soul. But now, we gotta deal with these two being annoying. Uh-oh. Time to use Flame Line. Firearm? Oh, firearm didn't work. Hello? These guys are supposed to be easy with Fire Soul. There we go. Do it after you beat the heal Navi? Yeah, probably should. Dude, move. We'll do it after this, yeah. The nice times before Fire's HPs become super bloated. They're not that bloated. Their health has to go up to compensate for chips getting stronger. The beta Fire Soul Charge Shot was originally the entire row, but that's just Firearm with slightly less damage. Alright, here we go. Come on, dude, move up. There we go. Beautiful. We are just cleansing the net with holy fire right now. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of talking. That was not a close fight. What is this email? Oh, Navicuss time. Oh boy, I have the ability to survive at 1 HP now. Here's another thing I like about Battle.Network 6 that kind of annoyed me about Battle.Network 4, especially. Buster parts or Buster programs in this game are kind of useless because speed does not activate. Right, speed. I mean, speed always does the same thing. It makes your Buster faster, whatever. Attack plus and charge plus don't benefit double souls at all, which is kind of dumb. I really like that in Battle.Network 6 they decided to make it so that the charge attacks, well, it was in Battle.Network 5 where they made it so that the charge attacks of the double souls, their damage depends on your Buster stat, which is good. And then in Battle.Network 6 they made it so that the charge speed of their charge attacks also is affected by your charge program, or your charge stat. Which is a good thing. That's what it should have been. Okay, so we have 2 things we need to do right now. Okay, lotto codes are available. There's no chips I can get from this, I don't think. Last time I was able to get the wide shot. This time I think there's no codes, right? Air hockey, beat, body pack. Buster pack, color point, custom 2 actually. Hold on, custom 2 is useful. Oh, don't you dare quote Flame Hionard in my chat right now. If that's what you're doing. Oh, there is a chip I could get here. Hold on, hold on. If you were quoting Flame Hionard in my chat, it'll make me sad. Guys, I forgot I could get Flame Line 3. I totally forgot that this is a possibility. I have access to Flame Line 3. I'm not using that. What are you doing? I completely forgot about that. Which means I have access to Flame Line 3 in J-code and 1 other code from that. That's why I need Zennies. That's going to be important. Alright, I could get full energies here. Is full energy going to be useful? Probably at some point. Full energy. The only fire chip stronger than firearm. Actually, yes, but I still might charge it for the range issue. Alright, lock enemy's not going to be that useful, I don't think. Mini energy is always garbage. Snake I can't use. Sneak runs might be useful. Alright, if you were not... Alright, Shadow, you're safe. If you were not trying to quote that disgusting thing from Mega Man X7, then you're fine. If you guys have played Mega Man X7, you know exactly what I'm talking about and why and why I want to bash my head in the wall every time I do that fight. Where were we? I can't wait to eventually play that game on stream. Alright, we need my unlockers. No important chips this time from unlocker. The way we had Geyser in the last run, but I can still get HP memories. Since the only run I actually limited my HP in was the Roll Soul run, where I decided to make it so I can only get HP memories from Mystery Data. Untrap is always good, so I'll grab a couple. Okay, and then wait, this is supposed to be a 6. That's a 7. No, that's a 7 and this is a 6. Okay. Guys, my brain's not working. Okay, we got a second untrap. And that's it. That's everything I could do right now. And we don't have access to no, we don't have access to chip order yet. Once I get access to chip order, I can actually have a second copy of Flame Line 3. Which, unfortunately, the J code is off code, but what can you do? It is what it is. Alright, Toy Robo time. Oh, I was supposed to go to town area. Alright, we'll do it at the end of the stream. Alright, we'll do the Sea Slider part at the end of the stream, because now I'm stuck here. I could also get a custom one here if I wanted to, but that costs some money, and I don't want to spend money on it. Actually, hold on. I literally just got it. I got custom too. This is fine. Perfect. Now we have more fire chips to choose from. Move code. Oh, I forgot that blue mystery data. I need to collect that. I got Air Hockey E. That's fun. Too bad I can't use it. Alright, weather viruses. Can't do too much here. They can give me Blizzard, but they cannot get me Heat Breath, unfortunately. The ones that give me Heat Breath are the ones that we find in Nefrica area later on. Also, Nefrica area is going to have access, or not Nefrica, Netopia area, I can buy it in the shop as well. Triple Crack Star! That's so much better than the Triple Crack R I had, that I never even used against Top Man. Oh, it's double Moko virus. That's not all annoying. But look how easy this fight is. Double delete. Okay, Reg Up is nice. I don't know what I'll set as my Reg chip later on, but maybe I'll have something useful to Reg later on. Black Bomb, that would be amazing. If I could get if I could get my regular chip to be, I think it stands for regular, I'm not sure. If I could get that chip to be Black Bomb, that would be incredible. I don't think I'll have the memory for it though. But if I did have the memory for it, that would be incredible. There we go. Fire Arm can hit them twice. I was pretty sure it could. It just wasn't for some reason. Okay, I'm not too worried about the mystery datas right now. I just want to get straight to the back of this area. There's a blue mystery data here though. Missed it. Let's go back. There it is. Okay, one bug frag. Nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do we're gonna do this. I used the crack out and then the first off, that was amazing triple delete. I didn't expect it. I used crack out at the very start of the match and then the grass panels overrode it. That's so stupid. Hey, White Shot D. That was a chip I really desperately needed in my last run. Remember also, if I could get 60 bug frags, I can get the meteor chip. It's possible. Apparently. That's what just happened. I think it's stupid. Because if you notice, it's not, the grass panels aren't set at the start of the fight. They kind of activate a few frames after the fight begins. No, there's no enemy that has to be destroyed with water chips in this game. That was unfortunate. I don't like that fight. That fight's actually kind of tough. Because you can't hide from their attack. I can do this. We got this. But I need to step up to actually do that. Alright, good, we got it. Yeah, they did have to code it weird, I guess, for the patch card. Anyways, we're done with this. Unfortunately, that was my second death. Good thing I saved right there. Can we go with that list in the toy robos? Okay, now we gotta go this way. HP bug is caused by the patch card itself. All of the double soul patch cards actually have an HP bug attached to them. Which is what makes this so challenging, because it's like, yes, I'm getting the overpowered abilities of the double souls, and it's permanent double souls. I don't have to sacrifice a chip to activate them. They'll last for more than 3 turns. If we look at, you can see in Mega Man's like status menu that it's just, he's in his Fire Soul right now. But yeah, they do give it, like, a lot of the patch cards, the strong ones have like some kind of downside, and for the double souls it's the HP bug associated with them. So I'm strong for obvious reasons, but my HP is going down. How would I feel about not using the firearm? I have to use firearm. Firearm is the only way that Fire Soul actually uses fire chips. Die Horror House mentioned. Yes. It wasn't, it's not Balnorx 4, 5, or 6 if there isn't a reference to Boktai in it. Alright, here we go. Toy Robo time. Time to get the Toy Robo music stuck in our heads. I am on the date segment. We love this part of the game. We definitely don't want to bash our heads into while playing this again. Wait, Bokhtai's a Konami game? I didn't know that. Oh. Shame. I didn't know that actually. We did it. I mean, Capcom doesn't do that much with Mega Man either. When's the last time an actual new Mega Man game came out? Just Mega Man 11, and that was a while ago now too. Yeah, Capcom doesn't do much with Mega Man, unfortunately. I don't know enough about Boktai to be able to answer questions about it. Jonathan, I know exactly what you're talking about. In End City, when you're doing the Searchman / Numberman scenario, and you have to fight the 100 samurais running at you, dude, that part of the game is the worst. I agree with that 100%. It was Big Tree, right? Yeah, 7 years ago was Mega Man 11. They haven't done anything else. Like, yeah, X-Dive and the... Well, don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for the Legacy collections, but that's like all that they've been doing is X-Dive. Mega Man 11 came out 7 years ago, and then other than that, all they've done is X-Dive, and which I think is X-Dive even still around? I also never played X-Dive. They did dumpster it. Okay, I wasn't imagining things. I had a feeling that they did. What if they did a Mega Man MOBA? Alright, I'm gonna mute myself now for saying something stupid. Did they actually port it to an offline mode? Should I actually try it then? You know what game really, like, actually makes me sad that it's gone now? Regalia Lost. That was such a good game. Oh, I don't like this. That almost killed me. You need to shut up, dude. This flamethrower attack is so good against Moko viruses. I love it. X-Dive offline is okay. I should try it then. It is not that. Mighty Blade, that's it. Gacha game without gacha is good? True. Wait, there's a Powerpuff Girls anime? No, I did not know that. Is that important information? I guess. I don't see how it wouldn't be important. Yo, these guys need to not with the... Why is he not taking hits? Is this the one that spawns at the top or the bottom? Perfect. I had no idea that there was a Powerpuff Girls anime. I know there's a Lilo and Stitch anime. I never watched it though, because as far as I'm concerned, that's not canon. And also Lilo's not in it, so it makes me sad. Yeah, I know she shows up like at one point, but I know she's in it technically, like she showed up at one point, but I mean like she's not a main character. And you can't have Lilo and Stitch without both Lilo and Stitch. I forgot that was not going to kill it. Alright, I am glad I dodged all that. Somehow. I actually made myself look good in that fight. Alright, that is one Toy Robo down. 3 to go. There was a Mr. Data here. Yeah, I generally don't use HP plus parts. It depends on a run. For Metal Soul, Gut Soul, I allowed HP plus programs. Wood Soul, I might also allow HP plus programs. But most of them were no HP plus programs. I think maybe Wood Soul I'll allow them. And then that's it. None of the others. Like, if the Navi has a high HP or, like, high health makes sense for them. Like Gutsman. Gutsman's like got super armor and all that stuff in a lot of games, so I'm like, okay, high HP makes sense for him. Woodman has the highest SP, has like 2500 HP in this game, so I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Metal Man also just being more like a big tanky kind of physically strong Navi, I was like, okay, HP plus makes sense. A code for Valor 6 sounds fun. I'm actually doing this week's video is actually going to be Folder Decoder for Valor 6 E-Code. I was going to run E-Code in a tournament this weekend. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday I was going to run E-Code in a Valor 6 tournament, but then we ended up doing random battles instead. So I didn't get to use my folder. And I went 0-2 like always. Then I did a little bit of commentary, so it was fine. I don't find this very fun, personally. You get stopped. If we could skip this text, I feel like this scenario would be so much better. But we can't skip the text, and it's just so there's a lot of text mashing. I really don't like that. Also, I like that there's already grass panels on the field, because what happens is that some of the grass panels get set up by my Double Soul. Alright, he took one hit. It is super long in replays. Okay, I could see it being fun on a writing level, but the scenario itself is just like not fun. Especially when you play it over and over and over, and I have been playing it over and over because, yeah, I decided it would be a good idea to play Valorant 4 12 times. But I've been having fun with these runs. I can't complain about it and make it sound like I haven't been having fun. I have been. The name of the park is Castillo, which is just Spanish for castle. Oh look, Binder. It's a chip I'm probably never going to use again because I already done a soul run. I still have no idea what chips I'm going to allow for Junk Soul Run. Because there's not even any obstacle chips available for the longest time. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to do Junk Souls Run. I also like the fact that you get to fight normal and heal Navis in this game. That's actually really fun. I kind of wish they had continued that later on into the series. Alright, here we go. Yeah, they definitely wanted people to do Link games. Ooh, this one's kind of annoying, actually. Can you like step up? No. You gotta be careful because that panel, I could die on it. Okay, here's the thing. I don't have to charge fire attacks. I have been doing it, but I don't have to, so we're good. That was close. Yeah, I mean, it's still a Battle Network game. It's still really fun. Double Soul system was a huge plus for this game. A lot of like the chip folders, like the chips aren't terrible. There's not a high selection of chips, unfortunately, but it's not like the chips in this game are bad by any means. There's a lot of challenging Navi fights too in this game. Air hockey is incredible. Air hockey was an idea that Capcom had. Oh, I actually love Battle Network 5. It's in my top 3 Battle Network games. Okay, maybe not top 3. But Battle Network 5, I genuinely love playing a lot. I actually like the Liberation missions. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Firearm hits both of them. The 100 Samurai part is definitely a pain in the butt, for sure. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to do something with the chip recycling. Maybe I'll just allow every Navi chip or something, since they could be recycled. I can say that 5 is in your top 6 Battle Network games. It's in my top 4. My favorite is Battle Network 3, then Battle Network 6, then Battle Network... You know what? I'd say it's in the top 3. I would say that the order for me is 3, 6, 5, 2, 4, 1. But the problem with Junk Soul is I don't have anything I can use. If I can only use obstacle chips. What I might do is I might trade with people. I might actually trade chips and get copies of the lightning chip. Because that might be one of the only things I can actually do with Junk Soul. Until late game. Late game I could use like Boy Bomb and stuff. Or what I could do is also just allow every chip in Junk Soul the way I did for Roll Soul. And then I have to use the recycled chips. Like that would be an interesting one. So I love that Jonathan's ranking is just like numeric order, just swapping around 3 and 4. That's actually kind of funny. Wait, you said 3 is equal to 4? That is the hottest take I've ever heard for the Battle Network series, that 3 and 4 are equal to each other. I love how also that everyone just has 1 as their least favorite game in the series. Which makes sense. Alright, this fight's gonna probably be annoying. Dude, that Spiky just took 2 hits because it was directly in front of me, got hit, and then moved back. That's so funny. Thing just got dumpstered. Alright, here we go. Oh, I do not find 3 miserable to finish. 3 is my favorite game. I love the post game in Battle Network 3. 1 was trash. That is... yeah. Yeah, there's too many issues with Battle Network 1. The fact that the net looks exactly the same. No, that's what we need. The fact that every area of the net it looks exactly the same. The fact that you can't run away from virus fights. The fact that half the chips are kind of awkward. There's no sub chips, so if you need to grind for a specific chip, you just have to hope to find the virus that you need. All that stuff is really annoying. 1 does suffer from first game syndrome. It's very good. That is true, I guess, for Battle Network 3. If you want to get a true 100%. Oh, for sure, blue version of Valorant 3 is just straight up better. That's not even a secret. And I think we said the exact same thing earlier tonight, actually, was that the only thing that white version had better was ground cross, or ground style. And folder back, yeah. Yeah, white gives 3 area grab stars. Congrats. Like, it's still not better. Alright, here we go. Heat spread. I'm doing the stupid thing. We're just gonna keep pause buffering. Try and hit as many of these guys as possible. We'll take that. Good enough. Pause buffering, very good. Well, white would have to give more stage shifts because it had ground style. You could get infinite aircraft stars with folder back. Exactly. That is very true. Alright, last toy robo. The fun one. And then we have to break the rules and use a sword instead of a fire attack. Shade Man is your least favorite Valorant 4 Navi? Like design wise or like to fight? Because if it's to fight I could see it. But design wise, I don't know. Dude, a pile driver with you. I wish I could. Unfortunately I'm not allowed to use it. Design wise he's great. Okay, good. I don't know, I might end up using dark chips to fight him at some point in the future. Folder back was a mistake. Folder back should have never existed. You can stop the argument about like Valorant 3, which version is better. The argument stops as soon as you mention folder back. That's it. Everything else is just inconsequential. Who cares who has more copies of Air Gap Star? Who cares who has, like, who cares about the punk fight? Like, nothing. Nothing matters except for the fact that Valorant 3 Blue has folder back. That's it. It's better. There is no chip in the entire series better than folder back. It is by far the most overpowered chip that ever existed. Full cust and you get your entire folder reset. Like, come on. I have actually struggled playing Valorant 3 before. Like, I've actually struggled playing Valorant 3 when I was playing white version because I had to be really cautious with my chips and make sure that all my chips land and whatnot. And then I played blue version and I was like, this is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I just, like, if I make a mistake, folder back saves my ass. Hey Dark, welcome back. I think this is, Tenko first, right? Oh yeah, that too. The fact that folder back also puts stealth back is also ridiculous. I thought that was the program advance again for a second. Valorant 4 does feel a little unfinished. Sorry, I didn't catch the whole message, so I had to scroll up a little bit. Valorant 4... I don't like they had to play the game 3 times. I feel like what they should have done was just make it so that you fight every Navi in every tournament every time. There didn't have to be crossover between Valorant 3 and, like, between Red Sun and Blue Moon, rather. You didn't have to be able to fight the other versions' Navis. And the secret chips should have been chips that were just available. They could have expanded the net, added some more viruses, like made ACDC area 4 areas instead of 3. Make 5 town areas instead of 4, stuff like that, like 4 park areas, but like have branching paths as well and stuff. I don't know. It just feels like Valorant 4, they kind of rushed it. You did have to solve puzzles in Valorant 3 post-game. That's part of why it's fun. Yeah, but they actually ended up... I don't know. There's not enough viruses, I feel like. Valorant 4 has the smallest chip, like chip total, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we're almost there. So tomorrow night we're gonna do the second tournament. I might actually finish this really early this week. I might actually finish this run on Wednesday. It depends on if I'm gonna have to grind for chips or not, which I don't think I have to grind for chips. I'll maybe have to do a couple of runs through the internet, so maybe I'll finish on Thursday instead, but most likely this run is gonna be finished on Wednesday. That's what they should have done with the tournaments. Hey, you user FSP, welcome back. Good to see you. I think it's Skylight, right? I think it's that. And yo, there we go. And then it's the fight against the annoying virus here. They did want us to link the versions, but I don't know. I feel like that objective makes Valorant 4 worse. Like, the secret chips are so annoying because you can't even guarantee that you can, like, if you, I don't know how to put this, the fact that you can only get like the version 3 chips off of people that have 1000 HP, like, that's ridiculous. Like, the way it works, it's just so wonky to me. I like it. Valorant 4 is at its best when you're in a fully linked playthrough. That is true. And have a battleship gate on hand. Who has that? Alright guys, it's time to take on Shade Boy for one last time. Exactly. Valorant 5 and 6 didn't let you fight other versions' navies. Exactly. Yeah, whatever. We know it's Shayman. It's not a surprise. This is all we're gonna do, honestly. If he attacks me, I'm in trouble. Fire! Oh, he... Uh-oh. Oh, that's not great. Sorry about the buster sounds. Ooh, that was scary. He dodged it twice. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Help. We got this. We get a counter hit. That was stupid. Stalling for the counter hit. Yeah, of course. That was 100% the plan. Okay, before I end the stream, we gotta go back to the town area. I need the sea slider part. At least these dark chips don't steal their HP. True. I get bug frags? I wish you could get bug frags. Alright, we're good. Skip all this. Skip all this. Oh look, points. We're doing the point section tomorrow, but what we're gonna do now, real quick, We'll do all the points tomorrow. I'm not going to waste my time doing any of them right now, even though I could. Okay, so Kaito, about that. Apparently... Okay, so Dark Chip health loss does cap to 500 health lost in Battle 5. And apparently it's programmed in the same way in Battle 4, where you can only lose up to 500 HP. However, apparently the way it works in Battle 4 is every time you start New Game Plus, it resets that health loss cap, which means you can actually get down to 1 HP in Battle 4 if you keep doing New Game Plus. It's the stupidest thing. Yeah. Yeah, probably is. It is hilarious though that that's the thing. Yes, I am gonna do a Dark Chip run on stream. I plan on doing a Dark Soul run in Battle 4 after I've finished all the regular 12 ones. True 1 HP run, honestly. Yeah, but the problem with resetting HP memories is that probably have to reset all the mystery datas. Alright, this guy has a board part. And how much money do I have left? I still have 25,000 zennies. I think we're good. So we're going to go back to AC/DC Town, and we're going to save there. But that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. Only 2 deaths is not bad, actually. So yeah, I don't have to go back to my home, but it's fine. Dark Chips are actually not terrible. Doing a dark run in Battle 4 is actually kind of good. Like, you can actually make good dark Mega Man folders in Battle 4 because static comes into star code, and that is huge. The fact that static is star code in this game is actually incredible. Unfortunately, in Battle 5, static does not come in the star code. It comes in V, S, and N code. N code is kind of awkward. V code could be really good, but you have to get 4 of them, which is not easy. And then S code is from the Lotto machine, unfortunately, so I don't even think you could get more than 1 of that unless you get really lucky. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. So have a good night. Thank you for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do the second tournament tomorrow and hopefully fight Burnman. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. I'll see you then.